Welcome to Teacher K's virtual classroom. We have been talking about nouns. So today I will explain the difference between a proper noun and a common noun. I will also give you some rules about when to use a, an, and the. The articles a, an, and the are used as clue words for locating a noun. What is a noun? I hope you know the answer to this by now. It is a person, a place, thing, or idea, and the noun is the name of the object. Some things only have a common name or common noun, but other things have proper names or brand names. When I say to you, "What is your name?" I am asking for your proper name. I am asking for a proper noun. You do not reply to me, "My name is boy," or "My name is girl." You reply with your proper name. My name is Kay. So Kay is my proper name. Teacher, woman, wife are other common nouns that I can be called. Some things have brand names. For instance, this is Nestle Cornflakes. It is the brand name for Nestle's cornflakes, and Nestle Cornflakes is the proper noun. You can call it Nestle Cornflakes in a sentence, or you can call it by its common name, which is cereal. Another example are these. The brand name is Maggie, so the proper noun is Maggie, but the common noun or common name is Noodles. This is my pet rooster, Dino. Say hi, Dino. So this is my rooster, Dino. His name is Dino, so the proper noun is Dino. And the common noun is rooster or chicken. So here are the proper and common nouns that we talked about in their correct categories. In the last lesson, we also spoke about clue words that can help you find nouns in a sentence. The clue words are called articles, and the articles are a, an, and the. To understand the rules of the articles, we need to know vowels and consonants. The vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Every other letter of the alphabet are consonants, but it is the sound of the letters that we are interested in, because we only use A when the first letter of the noun is either a consonant or has the sound of a consonant. So we use A when a noun begins with a consonant. Let's take the word cat. Cat begins with a C, so we would use a consonant. But also we need to think about the sound. The C in cat has a K sound. K is a consonant, so we use a cat. The word ball begins with a B and has a B sound. B is a consonant, so we say a ball. The word unicorn begins with a vowel. So do we use a or an? The sound of the U in unicorn is a Y. It's a Y, unicorn. Y is a consonant, so we say a unicorn. Another example would be a university. Now let's take an. We use an with all nouns that begin with a vowel and that have a vowel sound. For example, elephant. Elephant begins with the vowel E and sounds like a soft E. An elephant. So we use an. Umbrella begins with a U and the sound is a soft U, so we use an with an umbrella. Ant begins with a vowel A and has the sound of a soft A, so we say an ant. Also remember that in English, a descriptive word, which is called an adjective, can come before the noun. So these rules then apply to the adjective that is before the noun, not the noun itself. For example, I saw a big elephant. The word elephant usually has an before it. But when we use the adjective big before it, the article changes to an A because big starts with a B, which is a consonant. If I change the adjective to interesting, I saw an interesting elephant. In this sentence, because the adjective is interesting, and it comes before the noun, we keep the article an interesting elephant. But when do we use the? There are a few reasons to use the. So on this slide, you can see rules of when to use the. When you can see and point to an item or talk about a specific item, you use the. For example, please hand me the pen. If you say, please hand me the pen, you and the other person can see the pen. So you use the. The weather is beautiful today. We use the because obviously we're outside and we can see the weather. We saw the car in the parking garage. Now, in a parking garage, there are probably a lot of cars. So we use the to talk about a specific car. We also use the when we speak about something for the second time. For example, we visited a palace. The palace was beautiful. As you can see, I have two sentences, and in the first sentence, I talk about a palace. But when I use it the second time, I use the palace was beautiful. And then the final use of the is when you're speaking about some places. The is often used with locations. So, for example, I live in the United States. He lived in the Maldives, and we visited the Mediterranean. So, with locations, here are the rules. Do use the before the names of oceans and seas. She swam in the South China Sea. Use the before points on the globe, the equator, and the North Pole. And do use the before the names of deserts, forests, and gulfs, like the Sahara, the Black Forest, and the Persian Gulf. Now, we don't use the before the names of countries or territories. For example, we moved to Australia. We do not use the before the names of cities, towns, or states. For example, I live in Kuala Terengganu. We do not use the before the names of streets. My friend lives on Oak Street. I live on Jalan Serata. We do not use the before the names of lakes or bays. We visited Lake Kinyer. And finally, we do not use the before the names of mountains, continents, or islands. He hiked Mount Everest. We live in Asia. I learned a new language on Kapas Island. Please do the quiz to test your understanding of proper and common nouns, as well as the use of articles. I hope to see you again soon when we can talk more about English grammar. Thank you.